about cleansing agents and chemicals in food. Let us first begin with cleansing agents. ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ cleansing agents ਦੇ ਰੋਲ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਇਹ ਘਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਸਤੇਮਾਲ ਹੋਣ ਵਾਲੇ soaps ਅਤੇ detergents ਹਨ। ਦੋਨੋਂ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ chemical compounds ਹਨ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ synthesize ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ। Initially, soaps ਬਤੌਰ cleansing agents ਬਹੁਤ popular ਸਨ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ soaps ਦੇ ਕੁਝ disadvantages ਹਨ। ਇਸ ਲਈ detergents ਦੀ ਖੋਜ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ। Now, let us learn about soaps. As you are already aware, soaps are generally the sodium or potassium salts of high fatty acids such as palmitic acid having formula C15H31COOH, oleic acid having formula C17H33COOH and stearic acid having formula C17H35COOH. The potassium salts of these acids are called soft soaps or toilet soaps, while the corresponding sodium salts are regarded as hard soaps and are used as washing soaps. Let us now learn about manufacture of soaps. Soaps are normally manufactured from the edible oils such as groundnut oil, till oil, mustard oil, etc. by a reaction called saponification. The oils or fats are triesters of glycerol of fatty acids. The oil or fat is hydrolyzed with the help of caustic alkali such as caustic soda NaOH or caustic potash KOH. The separation of soaps from glycerol can be done with the help of process known as salting out of soap. For that, a calculated amount of salt, NaCl, is added to the saturated mixture solution. Precipitation of soap occurs due to common ion effect. Here, sodium ions are the common ions. Soap can be separated from the oily layer of glycerol by filtration. Types of soaps. Basically, soaps are synthesized by saponification reaction. To impart extra characteristics, either some modifications or ingredients are added during the synthesis. For example, some soaps just look transparent. This can be achieved by dissolving the soap in ethanol and then evaporating the excess of solvent. In shaving soaps, glycerol is added in small amount so that the soaps become sticky and do not dry quickly. Deodorants and antiseptics are mixed in medicinal soaps. Substances like sodium silicate, borax or sodium carbonate, known as fillers, are added to laundry soaps. Finely divided sand or powdered pumic and builders like sodium carbonate and trisodium phosphate are mixed with soap powders. In toilet soaps, oils of better quality are used and the alkali is potassium hydroxide. In order to impart specific color and smell, certain coloring materials and perfumes may be added. Now, let us discuss the disadvantage of the use of soap in hard water. Soaps form lather easily in soft water but not in hard water. Hard water contains bicarbonates, sulfates and chlorides of calcium and magnesium. When soap is added to hard water, insoluble calcium or magnesium salts of fatty acids are formed. This is called scum. Synthetic detergents or soapless soaps. We have just learnt that soaps are not useful for washing clothes, particularly in hard water. This difficulty has been solved by using another kind of cleansing agents called synthetic detergents. The synthetic detergents are soap-less soaps as they act like soap having similar cleansing properties but do not contain the usual soaps like sodium stearate, etc. Detergents are better cleansing agents than soaps because they work in hard water also. We will now discuss about classification of detergents. The detergents have been classified into three categories based upon their structures. These are anionic, cationic and non-ionic detergents. Anionic detergents. These detergents are either the sulfates or sulfonates of long-chain hydrocarbons. A few important detergents are listed on the screen. Sodium alkyl sulfates. These are the sodium salts of sulfonic acid esters of long-chain aliphatic alcohols which normally contain 10 to 15 carbon atoms. The alcohols are formed from fats and oils as a result of hydrogenolysis.
Let us take an example. Lauryl alcohol reacts with sulfuric acid to form lauryl hydrogen sulfate. One molecule of water is lost in the reaction. Lauryl hydrogen sulfate reacts with sodium hydroxide to form sodium lauryl sulfate, which is a detergent.
Sodium alkyl benzene sulfonates. A common detergent belonging to this class is sodium para-dodecyl benzene sulfonate. It is obtained from benzene by reacting with dodecyl chloride in the presence of anhydrous aluminium chloride acting as catalyst. The different steps involved are shown on the screen.
Benzene reacts with dodecyl chloride in presence of anhydrous chloride to form ketone, which is reduced to N-dodecyl benzene with zinc amalgam and hydrochloric acid. This N-dodecyl benzene reacts with sulfuric acid to form para-dodecyl benzene sulfonic acid, which changes to sodium para-dodecyl benzene sulfonate on alkaline hydrolysis.
Children, second type of detergent is cationic detergents. Cationic detergents can be acetates, chlorides or bromides of quaternary ammonium salts. The cationic part enclosed in bracket contains long hydrocarbon chain. These detergents have germicidal qualities and are quite expensive as well. This anionic detergent shown on the screen, which is cetyl methyl ammonium bromide, is present in hair conditioners. Third type of detergent is non-ionic detergents. These detergents are simply long-chain organic compounds and are esters in nature. For example, stearic acid and polyethylene glycol react to form a non-ionic detergent. These detergents are generally present in liquid dishwashers. We will now learn about preparation of detergents. Synthetic detergents are normally prepared by treating long-chain hydrocarbons obtained from petroleum with concentrated sulfuric acid and then neutralizing the organic acid formed with sodium hydroxide to get the sodium salts. Washing powders, which are commonly used these days, contain only about 10 to 15% detergents by weight. In addition to this, they contain salts like sodium sulfate, sodium silicate, sodium triphosphate, sodium carbonate, etc. These salts keep the detergent dry and also maintain the proper alkalinity, which helps in removing the dirt. Apart from this, carboxymethyl cellulose, also called as CMC, is added to keep the dirt particles suspended in water, and this helps in the cleansing of clothes. Similarly, very small amount of bleaching agent like sodium perborate is added to produce whiteness in clothes. Let us next learn about advantages of synthetic detergents over soaps. We have studied in detail the chemical composition and the cleansing action of both the soaps and detergents. However, detergents are definitely better than soaps in their behavior. A few advantages of synthetic detergents over soaps are listed as shown on the screen. Synthetic detergents can be used even in case of hard water, whereas soaps fail to do so. Actually, detergents are the sodium sulfonates or sulfates of the long chain hydrocarbons. When added to hard water, they change into the corresponding calcium and magnesium salts. Since these dissolve in water, detergents are not wasted unlike soaps. Therefore, they readily form lather and can be used in hot water as well. Synthetic detergents can be used in the acidic medium, while soaps fail to do so because of their hydrolysis to free acids. Synthetic detergents are more soluble in water and hence form better lather than soaps. Synthetic detergents have a stronger cleansing action than soaps. ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਹਾਲਾਂਕਿ ਡਿਟਰਜੈਂਟਸ ਸੋਪਸ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਕਈ ਪੱਖੋਂ ਬੈਟਰ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ, ਪਰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵੀ ਕੁਝ ਹਾਰਮਫੁਲ ਇਫੈਕਟਸ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ। ਇਹ ਮੋਸਟਲੀ ਨੌਨ ਬਾਇਓਡਿਗਰੇਡੇਬਲ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ ਅਤੇ ਬੈਕਟੀਰੀਆ ਵਰਗੇ ਮਾਈਕਰੋ ਆਰਗੈਨਿਜ਼ਮਸ ਤੋਂ ਡੀਕੰਪੋਜ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ। ਐਜ਼ ਅ ਰਿਜ਼ਲਟ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਰਨ ਵਾਟਰ ਪੋਲਿਊਸ਼ਨ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਜੋ ਕਿ ਐਕੁਐਟਿਕ ਲਾਈਫ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਹਾਰਮਫੁਲ ਹੈ। ਫॉर एग्जांपल, ਸਿੰਥੈਟਿਕ ਡਿਟਰਜੈਂਟਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟ ਫਾਸਫੇਟ ਸਾਲਟਸ ਦੇ ਕਾਰਨ ਪਾਣੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਲਗੀ ਦੀ ਗਰੋਥ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਧ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਜਿਸ ਕਾਰਨ ਵਾਟਰ ਡੀਆਕਸੀਜਨੇਟ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਐਜ਼ ਅ ਰਿਜ਼ਲਟ ਪਾਣੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੌਜੂਦ ਆਕਸੀਜਨ ਦੀ ਮਾਤਰਾ ਘਟ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਜੋ ਕਿ ਐਕੁਐਟਿਕ ਐਨੀਮਲਸ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਹਾਰਮਫੁਲ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਨਾਲ ਮੱਛੀਆਂ ਮਰ ਸਕਦੀਆਂ। ਔਨ ਦ ਅਦਰ ਹੈਂਡ, ਸੋਪਸ ਬਾਇਓਡਿਗਰੇਡੇਬਲ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ ਅਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਵਾਟਰ ਪੋਲਿਊਸ਼ਨ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ। The main reason for the non-biodegradable nature of the detergents is the presence of branching in the hydrocarbon chains that are attached in the sulfonic acid group or its sodium salts. Sewage discharge, septic tanks, ਜਾਂ other water bodies which present microorganisms ਇਹਨਾਂ chains ਨੂੰ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲ ਨਾਲ break ਕਰ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਨ। ਇਹ ਡਿਟਰਜੈਂਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਨਾਨ ਬਾਇਓਡਿਗਰੇਡੇਬਲ ਬਣਾ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਨ ਅਤੇ ਕਈ ਪੋਲਿਊਸ਼ਨ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮਸ ਲਈ ਰਿਸਪੌਂਸਿਬਲ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ। Chemists have been able to synthesize detergents with minimum branching in order to solve the pollution problem. For that, they have carried the sulfonation of linear alkyl derivative of benzene with a long chain. The sulfonic acid is then neutralized by sodium hydroxide to form the corresponding sodium salt, which acts as a biodegradable detergent. It gets degraded with the bacteria present in the environment. For example, sodium N-dodecylbenzene sulfonate.
Let us have a look at a table to understand the differences between soaps and detergents. Soaps, detergents. They are metal salts of long chain higher fatty acid. Detergents. These are sodium salts of long chain hydrocarbons like alkyl sulfates or alkyl benzene sulfonates. Soaps. These are prepared from vegetable oils and animal fats. Detergents. They are prepared from hydrocarbons of petroleum or coal. Soaps. They cannot be used effectively in hard water as they produce scum, that is, insoluble precipitates of calcium, magnesium, and ferrous ions. Detergents. These do not produce insoluble precipitates in hard water. They are effective in soft and hard water. Soaps. These cannot be used in acid solutions. Detergents. They can be used even in acid solutions. Soaps. Their cleansing action is not very strong. Detergents. Their cleansing action is by surfactants, which has the strong cleansing action. Soaps. These are biodegradable. Detergents. Some of these are not biodegradable.
Chemicals in food. Fruits and vegetables are the important supplement to the human diet, and they provide the essential minerals, vitamins and fiber that is roughage required for maintaining health. Fortunately, our country with its wide range of soil and climatic conditions is ideal for growing a large variety of fruits and vegetables. Let me now ask you a question. Why do we add chemicals in food? And the answer is, chemicals are added to food for their preservation, enhancing their appeal and adding nutritive value in them. Food additives can be categorized as food colors, flavors and sweeteners, fat emulsifiers and stabilizing agents, flour improvers, anti-staling agents and bleaches, antioxidants, preservatives, nutritional supplements such as minerals, vitamins and amino acid. Except for chemicals of category nutritional supplements such as minerals, vitamins and amino acids, none of the additives have nutritive value. These are added either to increase the shelf life of stored food or for cosmetic purposes. Preservation of food by chemicals. Preservation plays important and major role in food industry. A preservative may be defined as a substance which is capable of inhibiting or arresting the process of fermentation, acidification or any other decomposition of food. The commonly used preservatives are common salt, vinegar, sodium benzoate, mustard oil, etc. The commonly used food preservatives are sulfur dioxide and benzoic acid. The major source of sulfur dioxide is potassium metabisulfite K2S2O5. Characteristics of preservatives are they increase the shelf life without disturbing the nutritive value, taste and odor. They preserve the appearance of food. They preserve the food characteristics like odor, taste. Food is preserved for a long time. Food colors. Natural colors present in spices, vegetables and fruits can be classified on the basis of their chemical structure such as carotenoids, which are of yellow-orange color, chlorophyll, which is of green color, flavonoids and anthocyanins, which are of red, blue and purple color, anthoxanthins, which are of cream yellow color. In the 19th century, only the pigments from natural sources were available and used for coloring food. Later on, a large number of dyes were synthesized. Most of these are harmful and their use is not permitted. However, the use of the dyes as shown on the screen have been permitted to impart characteristic colors. Azo dyes, red color, Parazolone dye, yellow, indigoid, blue, triphenylmethane, green. In general, the dyes which are used in food colors should fulfill the characteristics which we will observe on the screen. They should be pure and free from harmful impurities. They should not contain more than 10 parts per million of copper, 20 parts per million of chromium, 1 part per million of arsenic and 10 parts per million of lead. They should be highly soluble in the selected solvent so that the concentrated solution of a particular color may be obtained. It may be noted that the acid dyes are generally more stable in solution than the alkaline dyes. Strong sunlight, oxidation and reduction by metals like tin and zinc affects the color of the dye. According to the Public Health Department, a few coloring matters are not allowed in food products. Metallic colors. Compounds of metals like antimony, arsenic, cadmium, chromium, copper, mercury, lead and zinc. Vegetable coloring matter. Gamboge. Coal tar colors, carbazotic acid, dinitrocresol, naphthol yellow, Marcius yellow, etc. Artificial sweeteners. Children, do you know why do we use artificial sweeteners? Artificial sweeteners are food additives which act as the substitute for sugar. Types of sweeteners. These days, a number of other sweeteners are also available. For example, aspartame, elitame or sucrose. Let us discuss the first one, that is aspartame. It is a very successful and commonly used artificial sweetener. As stated, it is approximately 100 times as sweet as cane sugar. However, it can be used in soft drinks and cold foods only, since it decomposes upon heating. Chemically, aspartame is the methyl ester of dipeptide formed by the action of aspartic acid with phenylalanine. Sucralose. The artificial sweetener, as the name suggests, is a trichloro-derivative of sucrose. It is better than aspartame in the sense that it can be used in hot food as well and does not decompose on heating. Moreover, it does not provide calories. Elitame is another artificial sweetener which is nearly 200 times as sweet as sucrose. However, it is very difficult to control its quantity that should be used in different food materials. People by and large are becoming more health conscious over the years. They want to avoid obesity and are very particular about the intake of calories. Apart from diabetics, many others are using foodstuff with low calories. There is a flood of sweets in the market which do not contain normal sucrose and instead use artificial sweeteners. Saccharin. The most popular among them is saccharin, which is nearly 550 times more sweet than the cane sugar. It is a boon for the diabetic patients who do not want to take carbohydrates, that is sugar, which is likely to increase the calories. It is in fact a life savior for these patients and is in the form of sodium or calcium salt, which is water soluble. Antioxidants. An antioxidant may be defined as a substance which, when added to the fats and fat-containing foods, prevents their oxidation and thus prolongs their life. Without them, fatty foods such as potato chips, salted nuts, fat-containing dehydrated fruits cannot be stored for a long time. Antioxidants function by interrupting the free radical chain reactions involved in the lipid oxidation. However, an antioxidant should not have any harmful physiological effect and should not impart any objectionable flavor, odor or color to the food in which it is added. Moreover, it should be effective in low concentration, that is from 0.01 to 0.02%. The commonly used antioxidants are butylated hydroxyanisole, that is BHA, butylated hydroxytoluene, that is BHT, propyl gallate, that is PG, tertiary butyl hydroquinone, that is TBHQ. In addition to these, vitamin E, sulfur dioxide and ascorbic acid can also act as antioxidants. Ascorbic acid prevents browning caused by enzymatic oxidation of phenolic compounds. Children, today we have learnt about cleansing agents and chemicals in food. Now that we have learnt so far, let us discuss few questions. First question is, name the sweetening agent used in the preparation of sweets for a diabetic patient. And the answer is saccharin is the well-known sweetening agent which is more than 550 times sweet as compared to sucrose or sugar. It is commonly used in the preparation of sweets for diabetic patients. Actually, it is a carbohydrate. Now, better sweetening agents are also available. Next question, why are detergents called soapless soaps? And the answer is, detergents are called soapless soaps because they resemble soaps in their cleansing action, but they do not contain the usual chemical contents of soaps, that is sodium or potassium salts of long chain fatty acids. In other words, we can say that they behave as soaps without being actually soaps. Next question, why are synthetic detergents preferred to soaps in washing machines? And the answer is, in washing machines, hard water is quite often used. Soaps are likely to form deposits of salts of calcium and magnesium which produce stains on clothes and also obstruct the working of washing machine. However, synthetic detergents can be used in hard water as well as water having some acids dissolved in them. And now one more question, why use of aspartame is limited to cold foods and drinks only? And the answer is, aspartame is a very good sweetener for foods and drinks, but its use is restricted to cold stuff only. In case these are hot, the sweetener may decompose and it may not be effective. My next question is, what problem arises in using elitame as artificial sweetener? And the answer is, elitame is a high potency artificial sweetener. Therefore, it is difficult to control the sweetness of the food in which it is added. The next question is, what are the consequences of using non-biodegradable detergents? And the answer is, non-biodegradable detergents are degraded only slowly by microorganisms. Therefore, they accumulate in rivers and waterways, causing severe water pollution. बच्चों, मैंने उम्मीद है कि ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਪਾਠ ਕਾਫੀ ਇੰਟਰਸਟਿੰਗ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ। Thank you for your kind attention. See you next time. Till then, goodbye.